children's books. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 books for you guys today, and I hope that I can help you either relax or go to sleep or just calm your anxiety. So, I know I love watching book ASMR, so I wanted to make this video in hopes that somebody would love it and want to watch it and need it. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I also have TikTok and Instagram. Everything is linked in the bio for you guys. I do TikTok lives. I'm gonna be doing them quite frequently starting this summer. I also want to do some lives here on YouTube, so please let me know. I hope that you guys goose makes 8. Mr. McDuffle's cat hisses and arches her back. Now the cow is in the kitchen, and the pig is in the pantry. The goat is in the tub, and the hen is on the bed. The horse is on the sofa, and the sheep is on the rug. The duck is on the table, and the goose, silly, silly goose, is making faces in the mirror. Mr. McDuffle's truck hits a bump. Pop. Goes the tire. Let's dress up, says the cow. The cow puts on a hat, and the pig puts on a tie. The goat puts on a shirt, and the hen puts on a sock. The horse puts on a scarf, and the sheep puts on a shoe. The duck puts on a watch, and the goose, happy, happy, silly goose, puts on the radio. 2, 4, 6, 8. They dance around the house. The cat jumps to the mantle. Moogle doogle, oinkle doinkle, ka. Nay, 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 ba, ba, ba. Quack-a-dackle, honk-a-dunkle, honk, honk, honk. Mr. McDuffle is on the road again, but, room. Let's eat, says the cow. The cow sets the table, and the pig bakes biscuits. The goat swirls spaghetti, and the hen pours juice. The horse sweeps crumbs, and the sheep washes dishes. The duck cleans the table, and the goose, full to the bill, happy, happy, silly goose, stretches out on pillows and watches TV. The cat climbs to a high shelf. $5, $10, Mr. McDuffle buys flour. Nap, says the cow, and they do. A snore here, a snore there, from high, from low, feather, hair, and wool, but no fur. The cat keeps watch, and the goose, curious, curious, happy, silly goose, puts on dark glasses. At 4, Mr. McDuffle walks to the door. Out, out, out. He runs, he chases, he catches, and he places. The cat purrs. The cow, the pig, the goat, the hen, the duck, the horse, and the sheep are in the barnyard, and the goose, silly, silly, happy, curious goose, is in a dither, chasing bugs above her head. Mops, rags, buckets, and brooms. Mr. McDuffle is cleaning, straightening, mending, and fixing. The cat laps milk. Bath time, quiet time. The moon is high in the sky, and the night is bright. Mr. McDuffle is very tired and settles in his bed. The cat snuggles atop his head. Inside the barn, the cow, the pig, the goat, the hen, the duck, the horse, and the sheep are asleep. But the goose, curious, curious, happy, silly goose, is in a panic. Whoosh! She's on her back. Outside, a skunk, an opossum, an owl, a raccoon, and a spooky, spooky bat are looking into the bag of flour Mr. McDuffle left in his trunk. The end. This one is Giggle, Giggle, Quack. Farmer Brown was going on vacation. He left his brother Bob in charge of the animals. I wrote everything down for you. Just follow my instructions and everything will be fine. But keep an eye on Duck. He's trouble. Farmer Brown thought he heard giggles and snickers as he drove away, but he couldn't be sure. Bob gave Duck a good long stare and went inside. He read the first note. Tuesday night is pizza night, not the frozen kind. The hens prefer anchovies. Giggle, giggle, cluck. 29 minutes later, there was a hot pizza in the barn. Bob checked on the animals before he went to bed. Everything was just fine. sensitive skin. Giggle, giggle, oink. Farmer Brown called home on Wednesday night to check in. Did you feed the animals like I wrote in the note? He asked. Done, replied Bob, counting 7 empty pizza boxes. Did you see my note about the pigs? All taken care of, said Bob proudly. Are you keeping a very close eye on Duck? He asked. Bob gave Duck a good long stare. Duck was too busy sharpening his pencil to notice. Just keep him in the house, ordered Farmer Brown. He's a bad influence on the cows. Giggle, giggle, moo. Giggle, oink. Giggle, quack. Thursday night is movie night. It's the cow's turn to pick. Giggle, giggle, moo. Bob was in the kitchen popping corn just as the animals settled to watch. The sound of music. The phone rang. The only thing Farmer Brown heard on the other end was giggle, giggle, quack, giggle, moo, giggle, oink. Uh-oh, Duck! Screamed Farmer Brown. It's for Bob. The end. The last book we have to read is the Going to Bed book. The sun has set not long ago. Now everybody goes below to take a bath in one big tub with soap all over. Scrub, scrub, scrub. They hang their towels on the wall and find pajamas big and small. With some on top and some beneath, they brush and brush and brush their teeth. And when the moon is on the rise, they all go up to exercise. And down once more, but not so fast. They're on their way to bed at last. The day is done, they say goodnight, and somebody turns off the light. The moon is high, the sea is deep. They rock and rock and rock to sleep. The end. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a very good sleep if you are listening to me to sleep, or I really hope that I could have helped your anxiety or calmed your nervous system in any kind of way. I hope that you guys have a great day or a great night. I love you, and I will see you in my next video.